Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Neverwinter in Peril. This episode's title is "Rats in the Harbor, Snakes in the Waterway." We will be playing. I think two players short, maybe one player might come in late, but we will see. Um, thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it, and I just appreciate everybody for being willing to come and hang out weekly. This is my only weekly game, so I'm really appreciative of you guys. So without further ado, we're gonna go over to our players over at the table. Hello, everyone. They can hear you now.
Howdy.
Hi.
Hello.
How is everyone this evening?
Good.
Sick, but
Cursed.
surviving.
Yeah, Crow, you are in fact dealing with being cursed this evening.
Fun fact, scarecrows are actually very closely related to other voodoo dolls, effigies, and totems, so me being cursed isn't that much of a surprise.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole deal. Okay, so we're gonna have you guys introduce yourselves and your characters. And Jess, you're gonna go ahead and introduce Abby's character since Abby is not here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Miss Huffy. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character?
I'm Miss Huffy. I'll be playing Charybdis the Triton today. She, her pronouns, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Miss Huffy.
And patreon.com/Miss Huffy. And next, Crow, why don't you introduce yourself, please?
Hello. My name is Resident Scarecrow, but please just call me Crow. Tonight I am playing as Ashton, a street fighter with a monk heritage. They are variant human, and they have a pet rat named Purse. Purse is also going to be giving them a pep talk before tonight's boss fight.
Fantastic. Jester, why don't you introduce yourself and the two characters you will be piloting this evening?
Hold on. Scarecrow. Hi, my name's Chester. Avoiding call me either or. I go by he, him, or it, its pronouns. Tonight I am playing both Rika, who is a Asimar barbarian runaway princess, professionally. In general, pain in the ass when it comes to fighting things. On the enemy side, of course. I'm also, possibly for the session, running Emery Nordfont, a little bitey druid, who would poison anyone at the drop of a hat for Rika. It's very cute, and I love them so much. I believe Emery, they, them, Rika, she, Annie.
Fantastic.
That's it for me.
And Eldritch, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Yeah, I'm Eldritch, or Historia Golden Queen on Twitch, and I'm playing Jerry Miston, Dr. Miston Jerry. They are a Green Dragonborn Bard Rogue multi-class with they them pronouns, and I have they pronouns.
Fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and go over to the battle map screen because, well, you guys are when we last left our band of misfit heroes, you guys were about to be attacked by a giant fuck off snake.
What if we didn't?
I'd also like to state, thank you, Belle, for being a DM.
Listen, don't do that. You're not allowed.
The best
I'll
DM,
fucking
actually.
fight you.
Yeah, literally the best DM.
I will fight you all.
And
You
you'll
literally
lose.
are
We
just
have
now.
the numbers advantage. Do you not remember action economy?
Oh god. With the numbers and the might. Fight. Oh god. Not related to
Yeah.
D&D. I genuinely love the fucking Epic the Musical, and if I could ever get like the backing tracks to like permission to use the backing tracks to those, that would be the soundtrack to the fucking sessions every time.
Oh my God, an Odyssey campaign would be fucking hilarious.
I've considered
I've
doing
already
one.
made.
Like
I do
Odyssey of
have a set.
Heroes stuff and all that.
Huffy, you were trying to say something?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I do have a setting based on like Olympus and
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen previews of that setting sometimes when she deigns to show me them. It's gonna be fucking awesome when it's done.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be using it from.
I mean, yeah, but still, everything you create's great.
So
Your microphone has betrayed you, and you cut out midway through that sentence.
hey, it wasn't a sentence. I just said.
Your microphone just doesn't want you to say that because every time you try, it cuts you off.
Booey.
Okay. So we're gonna get started with the kind of as we pan back in. A few of you made the like perception check, but not all of you did. I'm gonna check doubly back. Oh, it did already attacked you guys. Good.
Yeah, attack me.
Yeah, and you got absolutely fucked up. Yeah, but you're immune to poison, so it doesn't matter.
I'm
You're
not.
lucky I
but-
didn't become way of the fermented river monk.
Yeah.
Fermented river. Oh God.
I forgot what the drunken master was called, and so I defaulted to whatever the Malifaux version was.
Yeah. I have a Malifaux book. I'm gonna send you, Crow. Like a
Please do.
physical book. Holly gave it to me a while
Did I
ago.
give you that book? Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought so.
Holly gave it to me a while ago, and I am not going to play that game, so I'm gonna give it to you.
Why won't you? Oh, I know some reasons why you won't play.
Yeah,
Never mind.
they're a good few. So that means Emery is first. So Jess, you're up as far as because the surprise round's already happened. Actually, not just because Emery is up, because Rika goes right after Emery.
Shoot. Okay, so.
Remember, if you want to use Bernadette, it's a movement action, and Brûlée is bonus action.
So if I want to do anything with Bernadette, I can't move.
Yep.
And that's my bonus. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're jumping right into combat for chat.
Hi, chat.
I think I rolled a initiative that could be seen, so I'm gonna re-roll that.
Druids aren't prepared casters, are they? They can only cast what they have, right?
They are prepared casters.
Yeah, they're prepared casters.
Okay, is this marked by what she has? I'm going to assume this is marked by what she has available. I did not anticipate. Well, I mean, I kind of did. That would be a lie. Fuck.
You know what's a really good druid spell? Flame Blade.
True.
It also would work really well with the Wildfire Druid.
Right? You can range attack. Okay. If I place ice knife far enough back, no one's in like because this thing's big.
Yeah, it's a big fuck off creature. If you throw it at the head, then nothing will hit it. It won't hit any of your friends.
Okay, sick. So cast Ice Knife, which is a ranged spell attack. It's a 16 hit.
No.
Damn.
That's terrifying. Anyway.
Uh-oh.
That's damn. Down a spell slot. Up a miss.
They do still
Since
take the
Ice
AoE
Knife,
damage.
it still has to make a dex save,
Yep,
right?
dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Oh, so it still lands. It just doesn't hit where I wanted it to.
What is DC 14? So that's
Yeah.
16. So it takes, I believe it takes half damage.
First level.
The target and each creature within 5 feet of the point where the knife exploded must succeed on a dex saving throw
Or take 2d6.
take 2d6.
So that would mean that a saving throw negates. It doesn't take any damage.
It says half damage on cold if you make it. So you take 6 cold damage.
Okay.
That's
So-
just going off of what it says on the thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe you. I have dyslexia and often misread spells.
It's okay. It's okay. Sorry. So if brain working very hard. Bernadette only has melee, but everyone else is in the way, so I'm not gonna do.
Bernadette also has burning hands.
Is burning? Can you?
It's
does
a breath
burning
weapon.
work here?
So yeah, burning hands. You just have to move. Bernadette
So
would just
would it-
have to move.
So there's no spell slots on this. She can just do this.
So she does it, then you roll a d6, and it can recharge. Essentially, it works the same way that Cinder's breath weapon does.
Oh, sick. Okay, movement speed 40. So
It's just not as strong as like a standard breath weapon.
what's the 15-foot cone? I love that they've added that I can do a fucking cone measurement now. Okay, sick. Can you move Bernadette to the? Can you see where the main point of the cone is?
1 second. You should have. Oh, okay. So
Oh, I was holding it, so I could.
yeah. Also, Bernadette didn't have her token assigned. Apparently. Can everyone
so-
double check that they can move their tokens for me? Just wiggle them back and forth.
Yeah, I can move mine. I was clicking on mine.
And everyone
earlier.
can move. Cinder.
Yeah.
A wiggle wiggle.
So burning hands.
Okay. Dex
Make
save.
make a dex save, or take 10 fire damage.
Okay.
Take 10 fire damage.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, why is that? Okay, there we go. Put that away. Sick. Do the thing as a bonus action.
Brulee
Make-
is your bonus action typically for
Okay.
is her bonus is Abby's bonus action normally.
Sick. Okay then.
Uh,
let me open it. There's a lot of.
Emery
character
is
sheets.
essentially built as a summoner.
Flame seed. Okay. How far? I don't want the cone anymore. I want the one. Not that one. Get fired, idiot. That's a
That's an 8.
solid 8.
That's a miss.
Misses. Sick. And it can. Sorry, don't open it.
And then it is now Rika's turn.
Sick. Am I still raging, or do I have to reactivate the rage?
Your rage can still be active from last time.
sick. I'm gonna go up front where the party is. In front of this fucked up thing. Let me turn on my rage. I have to activate Divine Fury. Where is it? Fuck. It's on here. 3rd level. Okay, that's not the thing. What's one? When your weapon into your weapon strikes. When you're raging, the first creature you hit on each of your turns with a weapon attack takes an extra damage equal to 1d6 plus half your barbarian level. It's radiant damage. Okay, sick. Alright. Did I mark? I didn't mark out what kind of damage it was. Alright. If this hits, I do so much damage. Does it really matter which one I use right now? I don't think it does.
I'm gonna say that's a
Think
miss.
I-
That's a big miss.
Could I reckless?
Yeah. You know what I realized we didn't do? That also misses. You know what I realized? You know what I realized we didn't do pre-session? We didn't do the recap.
It's fine.
Yeah.
What do you mean 18 misses?
18
That's fucked.
misses.
And now there's advantage against me. That's
Yep.
We'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
this is fine. It's great. I've never felt better. At least I take half damage. Oh,
You
God,
take
okay.
half piercing, bludgeoning, slashing damage, not
I
poison.
think I thought, no, I
Bear
thought I had a
totem.
thing against poison.
Necrotic and radiant, but not poison.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Let me get Cinder's turn out of the mix. There's a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Cinder's turn.
Fire dog.
Yeah, it is Fire Dog turn. Her breath weapon is powerful as shit. We may need to nerf that. Just saying.
No.
It's on a recharge though.
It is on a recharge. It also is like the breath weapon of a fully adult hellhound, which she is not yet.
Speed 50. Fine. Put it back here.
We could also nerf the recharge and make it only recharge on the 6.
No, I'm gonna say it recharges on a 5 and a 6.
Fair enough.
Okay, so can't make that hold. That's fine.
What I would
If
say
you're
is move the token first, then do the cone.
Well, I didn't want to move before I knew the cone. So to make a
DC 12.
then I need to make the D6 for murder dead.
That's a -1. And roll damage on the 16 fire.
Yeah, so
Well,
I rolled the
That's
36.
good, actually. So, actually, checking the sheet, I need to add 5 more.
Does
Because
she heal from fucking fire or something?
no, she's just resistant, and I did the full damage for burning hands. What's half of 16? 8. Okay. She's
Cinder
resistant.
can
She's
Hold on.
resistant to electricity, fire, and ice, and cold.
Did you recommend fire because of the fire resistance, like the fire blade spell earlier?
No, because I just checked.
That's against speed.
Um,
That's a sabotage.
But also, as
So-
the DM, that is my purview, is to try and sabotage the party.
I raised my hand.
Yes.
Teleport? Cinder. Yes. Cinder can teleport.
Cinder can blink, yeah.
About 30 feet?
Yep.
So let's put that bitch in the back.
That is
he's
a
fine.
movement
Alright.
action for Cinder, so if she already moved, she cannot blink.
I thought it was okay. Alright. Alright, that's it.
Alright. Okay, and next up is the Doctor. The Naga rolled very poorly for initiative. Apparently so did
Yeah,
Princess
I
Pluton.
noticed.
Uh,
Yeah.
I am, well, first of all, I'm going to, uh, I am going to heroism Ashton, considering he is apparently afraid of snakes.
Okay.
First of all, first level. He
Willing
can
creature you
now no
touch is
longer.
imbued with bravery until the spell ends. The creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, target loses any remaining temporary hit points for the spell at higher levels. When you cast at second level or higher, you target gains one additional creature for each slot above first level. Okay, what is
Yeah.
your spellcasting
Uh,
modifier?
what about the proficiency that is just straight 4?
Okay. Ashton, you get 4 temporary hit points.
Oh,
And
hell yeah.
are now unable to be scared.
Yeah, and you are unable to be
Even
scared of them.
better.
Yeah, and in the meantime, I'm also going to Bardic Inspiration Rika.
Okay. Rika, you now have, I believe it's a D6 now? Or is it still a D4?
No, that is. Let me check actually. Bardic Inspiration. It is always a D6. It goes to a D8 at level 5.
Okay, yeah, so D6. You get a D6 to your next attack roll. Or, like, saving throw or whatever.
Wait, fuck, hold on. I have to get
And
my
I'm
rage thing.
just gonna move back a little.
All right, yeah, get behind the squishy ass archer character. Smart.
Listen, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure I'm
wait.
squishier.
You're sure you're squishier than a level 2 character?
I don't know. I mean, I have rolled pretty
one of
badly
you
for
level 2?
Your NPC friend over here is level 2
Oh.
and has 15 hit points.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
hey, TM.
Yes.
So I'm looking at the definition of rage.
Uh-huh.
And you know, like the advantage on strength checks, save,
Yep.
gain bonus. Apparently, that's only if you aren't wearing. Wait, am I wearing heavy armor?
I don't think so.
Aren't you wearing the plate mail?
Yeah,
The
sorry,
special
didn't
plate mail or whatever, right?
have.
Give me 1 second. I will open your character sheet and I will check and see.
That's kind of fucked if true. Yeah,
Yeah, because
breastplate.
barbarians aren't made. No, breastplates are usually
Yeah,
fine.
breastplate is
Breastplates are
medium
medium.
armor. Yeah,
Okay,
breastplate is
sorry,
medium. It's not plate mail.
Okay, sorry. Continue. I got scared for a second.
Yeah, no. You're wearing a breastplate. It's medium armor.
Okay.
Barbs
sorry,
aren't
sorry.
usually made for armor in the first place, so it's kind of weird.
I mean, that's not always true. Most of the
I mean,
time
it
people
depends on your
a lot of the
dex,
time people like think that unarmored defense is better than it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're good to go. Ashton, it's your turn.
All right. So because Ashton can no longer be scared due to that bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Heroism.
Yeah, heroism. But yeah.
Thank you. Because he can no longer be scared due to heroism. You see there was a flicker of fear on his face, but now it is deathly calm. Not even the smile for a good fight he was showing earlier.
Uh-huh.
And I would like to Arms of the Astral Self.
Okay.
So first thing, I need. Where'd I put it? There it is. I need the Naga to give a quick dex save, DC 13, so it will probably pass.
2 seconds. I'm trying to figure out how to make an advantage toggle on an NPC sheet.
You need
Yeah.
to go in the little cogwheel on the top, and then on the bottom of it, it says it.
Okay. Thank you.
There's also auto roll damage and everything down there as well.
Yep. damage. Yeah, we'll do that, and then. Thank you, appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, that is a 9 on the dex save.
That does not pass. It takes 4 points of force damage.
Alrighty, one of the few damage types it is not resistant to.
And because that counts as a monk attack, I get to use my martial arts for an unarmed attack. But because of Arms of the Astral Self, I can use the arms to do that. Does a 21 beat its AC?
A 21. I believe so. Let me double check, but I believe so. A 21 exactly meets its AC.
Jesus. If that's the case, then I'm going to, that is 5 points of force damage.
If that is the case, I'm going to cry. Remember, folks, crying is a free action.
I, the player, am going to cry. Ashton, the character, is just staring at this thing as inky black skeletal hands just float over his, and he's just locking eyes with this thing.
Oh, you are.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
You already said it. It's canon.
I, the player, am realizing that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Ashton has never seen a snake this big.
So I need you to make me a wisdom save.
So I do still have an inspiration from earlier.
Okay, I still need you to roll me a wisdom save. That fails. If you would like to use your inspiration, you may.
Now comes the question, is this a DM inspiration or is this a bardic I got?
It's a DM inspiration. Everybody
Yeah,
starts with 1.
wouldn't-
Cool. That's the case, then we're gonna try and re-roll that wisdom save.
Uh-huh. Ashton is petrified.
Crap. Let me just,
Listen, maybe I can distract the thing from trying to get
Instantly
to you.
petrified? Not
Fair.
even restrained, then petrified? Goddamn.
Nope, turned to stone.
where is the turned to stone logo? Because I found radiation, but not stone.
Just
There
pick
is
whichever
no
one you think
stone.
works.
That's the sleep one.
Oh, that is? I thought the ZZZ was sleep.
I've been using that. I didn't see the ZZZ, but yeah, I gave you this.
There's a
I
ZZZ?
just lost the ZZZ. So they must have gotten rid of it because. All right, so yeah, that grippy hand is now the
Turn. Yep,
petrified emote.
you are petrified until you will get a wisdom save at the beginning of each turn, and if you fail, you will begin to suffocate.
Ah, yeah. This might as well happen.
Oh wait, did you stare at it in the eyes?
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's what happened.
Yep. All right, it's the Spirit Naga's turn.
Alright, bitch.
Rika, you have made yourself a target.
I did swing very recklessly, and it does have advantage.
Yeah, yeah, it does. So we're gonna do some quick. I'm gonna nerf it just a little, because last time the bite was quite devastating.
Last time the bite would have killed me.
So that's a 9. I'm assuming neither of those hit your AC. It's just the advantage. I should have just hit the advantage thing. So it does have multi-attack. So it's gonna try and bite you 2 more times. That is another 9 and a natural 20.
It has advantage against me.
Both of those are rolled at advantage. Oh, so 16 and a natural 20, total 27.
My AC is 19, so this one he hits.
Yeah. So the 20 hits. That's what I was saying. I knew the 16 missed.
Sorry.
You're okay. I knew the 16 missed. The 20 hits.
Remember to
So
half the piercing.
yeah, so the piercing is 9, so you take 5
4.
take 5 piercing and 17 poison. And I need a DC 13 con save.
Damn. What the fuck? You're so mean. You're so mean to me who made myself a target.
The 17 damage would be halved if you succeed on the
Yeah,
con
if you
save.
succeed the con save, the 17.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
Nope.
Never mind. Yeah. Yeah. And then as a bonus action, it's going to try and coil itself around you. I need
Wait,
a strength saving throw.
Rico, remember you got Bardic.
So here's the thing: do you wanna not take the strengths? Do you wanna use the bardic on the strength save and not have your bones crushed, or do you want to save on the poison?
What's the roll for the? Sorry, there's a.
It's a
a lot
D6.
happening. What?
Bardic adds a d6, yeah.
Sick. I'm gonna see if I can degrade the amount of poison I take.
Nope.
Damn.
Now
Yeah,
make a strength
alright.
save.
I did make that call, but I am doing it at advantage.
Yep.
So. 19.
There we go.
You are not constricted. You are able to break free from the Naga's constriction.
Smack the Naga. Stop that.
It's more like clawing your way out of its giant coils. But yeah.
Stop that.
Okay, and now it is Dare's turn. Dare will move this way, so he is not in the line of fire. If the Naga tries to attack the dragon, and then will attack with their short bow. As a 14, missing with their short bow. And then bonus action hide behind Imri.
Oh no, my beautiful engagement cloak is getting poison all over it.
It really is. Princess Pluton, you are up.
It's you.
Yeah. Lynx would like to remind everyone that that there are 2 points in the inspiration pool for everyone to use.
Okay.
So I think this is going to start. Even though we've all been trying to kick this thing's ass and it's been thoroughly kicking at least one of our ass, looks at fucking Crow. But
Listen, I'm doing fine.
Ashton and
I think
Rika.
she's gonna try speaking to it and say, "Proud spirit, now, what brings you to this realm, and why can you not seem to be somewhere better?" I guess is more what she's trying to get.
She will look down at you and, almost as if speaking in your mind, will say, "The cult of the rat has brought me forth to defend their hunting grounds. They have given me sacrifice. They have given me sacrifice," and she'll gesture with her tail to the 2 dragon skeletons that are laying down dead on the ground.
I believe all your rat friends are dead.
Oh no!
If you do not,
the cult of the rat is much larger than just what is in this prison.
got any information on that you want to share?
Not that I would give to you.
That's a shame. And then she's gonna try to kill us.
All right.
Murder.
Well, I gave you the chance for peace, but you have chosen death.
I'm gonna try out Rat Chopper.
Okay.
To be fair, it hasn't helped that we immediately went to violence.
I mean, it immediately violence.
It did. You guys. Well. Normally the things that are sent down here are like food. So
I
it
have a
just
question
assumed
for
you were food.
Well, that's its problem now.
Never mind. I have learned the answer to my question by reading more.
Sorry. Yeah, 23 hits. Roll damage.
Sick. This will have a +1 to the damage itself, and then a 1d4 electrical, which will be cut in half.
All right.
So first amount is 8,
Okay.
and then 2 electrical damage after being cut in half, so 9 total.
9 total damage. All right. It is not very happy with the fact you just cut it with one of the swords it provided for the fucking
Yeah.
were-rats.
As I make you, you could have had so much, but no, you're gonna get killed by a rat chopper.
Rat Chopper is only 5 feet range, so you would have had to move up here.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna re-roll that damage roll. It's a 2, and I have a little thing called Great Weapon Fighting. Lets me re-roll it if it's a 1 or a 2. So I'm gonna re-roll that damage real quick. Make sure I hurt you real.
Okay.
Let's see. I think I rolled the same exact thing.
Yes, you
So,
did.
I mean, I could roll it.
No.
Okay, so it's the 7.
Yeah. I'm gonna hurt you real good. Rolls the same number.
You still heard it real good.
Okay, yeah, it says must use the new roll. This is when you roll a 1 or a 2, so I guess
Next up, top of the round. Unless you want to do anything with your bonus action.
I don't think I can do. Wait, I can bite.
You can bite as a bonus action. All the bitey characters can bite as a bonus action. It means the doctor, Emery, and the fucking shark can all bite this thing.
Okay, this does not apply my electrical damage unless I am in giant form.
Okay.
I assume that missed.
Yeah, an 11 misses.
I don't think I want to use the inspiration here, so I'll just move on.
All right, Emery.
Flip the bird.
Emery, it is your turn. So
Shit.
is all you, Jess.
Fuck. Shit. Alright, guys. Oh, God.
It is the
Okay.
top of the round, so Ashton, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, Ashton.
Let's hopefully not get obliterated.
Roll. You can use an inspiration from the pool.
You can. There are two.
I have to.
Come on, Ashton, do it again.
There we
You
go.
guys see Ashton slowly come back to consciousness as he is no longer made of stone.
I am going
What have
to.
we learned?
Okay. I'm going to use something. Hold on, I have to look at some stuff. That's. Okay. There's not a lot of ranged options here.
I think it's just Ice Knife.
Because I wanted to use Healing Word, but Healing Word's bonus action, and you can't use 2 spells. So.
Okay, so that's a stupid ruling, and I don't like it. So yes, you can.
Okay. I'm going to
What was
cast
the ruling
Healing
you said?
Word.
The rules is written. You can't cast 2 spells in 1 turn. Ruling. It's stupid. And I don't like it.
Okay, but
Perfect.
we don't eat raw meat. Why do we play raw?
Exactly.
Okay, so
We're playing Cook D&D.
Yes, it's.
Deep broiled D&D.
But yeah,
Sorry, word.
Jess, you were trying to say something.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
fine. No, you're good. Emery's going to cast Healing Word on Rika. 7 hit points back. Don't ask me what the Healing Word is. I don't know. My brain is full of what am I supposed to do this turn? Help. Uh-oh. And then goodbye 99% of my first level spell slots. Ice knife.
Miss.
Says give me that dex thing, please. Oh shit, fuck, I gotta make that dex shit. Fuck.
That's
Wait,
that's
no, wait.
If you aim at the head, it wouldn't hit you.
Okay.
That's 22. I'm assuming that beats a 14 DC.
Yes.
It takes
so
1 point of cold damage.
Yes. 6. Let me mark down that spell slot. Oh, someone should have from Abby. Or I can tell her when I talk to her next.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, okay. Alright, fuck. Oh god, there's... I respect Abby so much after this. So much. So what? So the D6 to
Spellcasters.
recharge the...
Uh-huh.
The D6 to recharge. What do I need to hit for that on Bernadette?
Just a D6. In the little
No,
dice
the
roller on
number.
the... Oh,
Yeah.
same as you would for Cinder.
5 or 6.
Oh,
Recharges.
Mm-hmm.
Does it recharge the burning hands and the firebolt, or just the burning hands?
Firebolt is like you can just use Firebolt. Firebolt is a cantrip, so like it's just like spitting fire. Burning hands
20?
is 21 misses or 20 misses.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I don't think there's anything else she can do.
Yeah, Firebolt doesn't even need to do the like recharge thing. It's just the other spell.
Okay. Relay is 60 feet, so we'll try this. See if that works.
22 hits. Roll damage.
3.
1 point of fire damage.
Yep. That's Emery, and that's everybody on Emery.
Chip damage. Rika's turn.
I'm gonna fucking hit this thing, I swear to god.
kick its ass.
I keep recklessing, but it's very fun to reckless.
It is.
Even though it gives you, 25 hits.
there
Roll
you go.
damage.
19 points of damage.
All right.
Nice.
Fuck this particular thing.
So it is now bloodied, which means it will use its villain action to disengage and retreat into the water.
Pussy.
I'm gonna have to get into that germ-filled water, aren't I?
God, I wish I had
Maybe.
Vicious Mockery to call it a pussy now.
What?
Is that and then Cinder can roll a perception check, or all of you can roll perception checks to see where it might pop up next.
Alright.
Would this be a scent check? here?
Yes, you could do scent for its blood.
Cool. Then I have unload.
That's mine. Here's
nope.
Emery's. Here's
Not unless it is in some way covered in any sort of valuables. Otherwise, no.
Emery rolled a 21, by the way.
So Emery would know that it's going to pop up over here.
Oh, that's great. I mean, to her, she'd probably... to them, they'd enjoy fucking this thing up. Probably. I didn't roll for Cinder. But
I'm gonna say that you don't need to roll for the summonable companions. The little the critter pet companions that you've... I dare I say it, the fucking Pokemon that you guys have collected.
Emery's just a fire type gym leader.
Yeah, essentially.
Can Emery have pointed it out?
I will say that Cinder will kind of know. But yeah, like Emery will know, because is
mean, if I don't-
fair.
Isn't speaking a free action?
Speaking is a free action, so yeah, Emery can point it out.
So could I move with that information, or not?
Yeah, unless if you haven't moved yet, then yes, but
I haven't moved yet, so
then yeah.
bonk.
But it is
I-
still
yeah.
under the water. So
That's
any
fine.
attacks at it
I'm
are
dead to
going
see.
to any attacks on it that aren't like made under the water are going to be at disadvantage.
Okay, that's
So I'm
25.
pretty
I'm gonna be
lower
right
than us
here when this
anyway.
thing pops up.
You might not
I'm
want to be, but
thinking-
okay.
I'm thinking about what Rika would do in this moment, and she's like fucking pissed off as hell.
Yeah.
I don't think she's sea greasing.
Totally
Ooh,
understandable.
I think that is everything I can do. Cinder's chilling. That's it.
Okay, Doc, you're up.
I am going to immediately go for Rika because I don't think I used this on her yet.
Okay.
I am going to just run up behind her and so like put my hands on her shoulders and like hold still for a moment, okay? And I would like to use my healer fee on her.
Okay. So here's the deal. I would say I'm gonna say, hold on. No. Let me use the healer's kit. So, using a healer's kit takes a minute.
It says as an action. Is that not a thing that's happening anymore?
Oh yeah. I didn't see the as an action. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, it's specifically a part of the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
We're level 3, so that is +3 now.
Yep. Combat medic. Fucking. You
Bad
heal
roll,
8
but that's
more
still an
points.
8.
Yeah, you heal 8 points.
Oh, heal. Okay, sick. Thank you.
And I am
Get it.
backing up. Alright, I did
Fantastic.
20, so that is 10 there.
Listen, the strategy is just get the big beefies to be the targets, so y'all don't get fucking crunched.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm a
Ashton.
healer.
Ashton, it is your turn.
Now that Ashton is no longer made out of stone,
And still heroism, I believe.
Yeah. It is underwater, so if you attack it, it will be at disadvantage. Go ahead and mark it.
Could always hold an action.
but am I technically above it?
Yes, but not in the like you'd get special shit from being above it because it is under the water.
How
Or
far
what you-
below the water is it?
You can't see it.
So we just know it's in this vague area.
Yeah, you saw it moving.
If that's the case, then let's see. Spells. I am just going to cast a quick Sacred Flame.
What's the save?
It's only a DC 13. It's fine.
Yeah, but what kind?
Dex
630, it
save.
says it there.
I think it's at advantage because it's at home in the water.
Yeah, it is an advantage. 13.
That's a 13. That passes.
Yep. So it does not take any
13
damage.
beats DC 13.
Yep.
Let's see. I should still have an action left because that was a
Bonus.
yeah.
And for bonus, yeah.
And so I'm just gonna do it again.
Okay.
Reminder to everyone that
22?
holding an
that
action is also
passes.
possible to
Yep.
attack when it comes from.
Yeah, when it comes out, totally. So it's going to use one of its actions that it has under the water. It's going to use Splash. Now, what Splash does is it splashes this water onto you, or what looks like water. Anyway, I need a Dex save.
A magic harp.
I need a Dex save from Dare, Ashton, and Emery or Rika.
That was disgusting.
Dex?
Yep.
Rico, remember danger sense? I'm not sure if this would apply.
Nope.
Okay.
Dex will save you for half. Ashton, I need a Dex save, please.
That's a 15, boss.
All right, and then 20.
20.
So Rika and Dare are gonna take half. But you take Ashton, you take 11 acid damage.
Oh, it's that type of water. You.
And Rika, you take half. Yeah, you and Dare will both take half. So you'll both take 5.
RNGesus is not happy with me tonight.
No, not at
it
all.
seems.
And then from underneath the water, because it's a very large creature, because Splash was a bonus action, Tail Slam. That's 1 of its multi-attack, 2 of the multi-attack, 3 of them the multi-attack. Does a 15 hit you, Ashton?
Wow.
A 15 does not hit.
Okay, so none of you take any of the tail slap damage. Dare, who is pissed, is going to pull from their pack what looks to be a small metal canister, shake it up, and throw it into the water. And you see,
Dare have a fucking grenade?
yes, Dare has a fucking grenade. You see what appears to be like a flash of light under the water, and then the water begins to sizzle, and I need to make a dex save for the Naga. That fails against the spirit fire grenade. So it's going to take 3d10 damage. 13 fire damage. Or no. So what's half of 13? Half of 12 is 6, so we'll go with 7. 7 points of fire damage, and then it's a d4 of thunder damage. So it takes 3
Owie.
thunder damage from the spirit fire, from the dragon fire grenade. And then as a 1 second, I gotta check Dare's character sheet. Hellish resistance. Okay, yeah. And then cunning action hide, or cunning action disengage. And that's his turn.
Isn't Dare on top of another character right now?
No.
Weird. It looks like it on my screen. I might need to rejoin in a second.
Princess Pluton, it is your turn.
As the snakes are.
You cut off.
Has the snake surfed?
No, the snake is not surfaced. It is still under the water, or what
No,
you
it's-
now know is acid.
And it's a
Yeah,
lot of
I'm gonna move off to this side, and then I'm going to cast one of my 2 spells, Gust of Wind. So essentially, what that does is it makes a 2x10 block. Well, actually, how many blocks is it? So it's 10 feet by 60 feet. So it's 2 by like a bunch.
Yeah, big.
Let me just make a line that links. Yeah, no, it just keeps going, and then there's one essentially adjacent. So if, let's say, gas or vapor, like the water that's been burning us, keeps it up, it has to get through a gust of wind, essentially. This is concentration. Any creature in the line, which is essentially if the Naga comes up, just it needs to spend extra movement to get closer. That said, it's using water, so I'm sure it'll probably be.
So did
It's
you say a
essentially just a
gas
way
or
to-
vapor gets affected by this?
Yes.
That's not
So it
that's not
can
what's been hitting you. It's a liquid.
liquid vapor. Yes, the vapors. That's the little the tiny bits of water or liquid. That's the
Yeah,
vapor.
yes, it is, but that's not what's hitting you. It's large, like waves. It's lifting its tail and hitting the water, and large waves of acid are hitting people.
Would this be a waste of an action?
Yes, I would say you don't have
Okay,
to.
then I'm
You
not
don't
gonna.
have to cast that. Like you would know, Charybdis would know. Oh, this is like the thing that we have krakens do when we invade people and flood cities.
In that case, I guess you'll prepare an action to bite and because the bonus and
So,
like
with your weapon, your enchanted pike.
it's
Uh,
enchant.
oh yeah, you didn't enchant it. That's right.
What do you mean I didn't enchant?
I thought we had talked about you having it enchanted. I thought that was a thing we talked about. My bad.
But did you have a question about my?
Well, because it's a reach weapon and it can go down 10 feet, it wouldn't have disadvantage attacking her.
I wasn't aware everyone was rolling with a disadvantage.
Yeah, attacks while she's under the water, because she's
Oh.
deep under the water. Are at
So I
disadvantage.
can poke her while she's that. I just assumed that she was on target.
No, she is targetable. You just would normally roll at disadvantage because your weapons don't have reach. Yours has reach, thus it doesn't have disadvantage.
All right, cool. I'll do this stabby stab.
Damn, stab.
Yeah. Does this actually go to? Yes, it does.
That's
I'd say
21.
20.
That hits. That is
And here's,
exactly her AC.
Here's the regular damage, and then I'll just add the.
How would you
D4
like to kill her?
Whoa, hell yeah. So I guess since she's so late in the turn order, everybody's doing their thing, getting ready, reacting to getting splashed on, that sort of thing. Charybdis is kind of used to fighting aquatic creatures anyway, so she kind of looks for the signs of like where one might go if they're trying to peek at the surface dwellers so that they know where their target is. She's gonna wait and see like where the head starts to like creep towards the surface, and when she sees just that little bit of shadow, she plunges her pike down and it comes free with Naga blood.
Not just Naga blood, but you're able to get her right through the fucking skull. Your
Hell
pike slams through. And so here's the deal with Spirit Naga when they die. So when
You
a
revive?
Spirit Naga is killed, the weapon that touches the blood of the Spirit Naga becomes acid resistant.
Interesting.
So your spear now can no longer be tarnished by acid. Your pike.
How do I write that down?
Just in the description of your weapon, which you should have one in your equipment box. Like if you just click the little cogwheel next to your pike, you can just put down can no longer be tarnished or destroyed by acid.
There's not a cogwheel on either Roll20 or D&D Beyond.
There should be one on Roll20. Give me 2 seconds. And I will open yours.
Customize.
Cogwheel, it's a little like eye icon on the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
The
Sorry,
On the
my
right
bad.
side.
Yeah, on the right side. In Roll20.
a little dot for me for some reason.
Yeah, it's a little.
Um,
It's appearing as a little dot. Yeah. So
Yeah,
down here
it's
in
just like
Prop
dot.
mods.
down here in
But
mods.
there is
Yeah.
eye.
Or no, prop would be properties. So yeah, that one.
Oh, God.
Wait, I was muted. I raised my hand.
Yes.
Was my engagement mantle damaged at all by the acid, or is it good?
No, it's enchanted. It can't be damaged.
Sick.
Yeah, fair enough.
Awesome.
Magic items cannot be damaged by acid.
Not unless it's
I'm
magic
fine.
acid, I guess.
Yeah, but this is just normal run of the mill, secreted by fucking spirit naga acid.
Gross.
going
How
to
the
keep-
fuck did it secrete so much acid?
Do you see how many bones there are? It's been here a while.
I'm gonna use
That's
healing hands
disgusting.
on myself. Number of hit points equal to your level. So I get 3 hit points back. Woo! Let's go.
Alrighty, and you guys
I
have
am.
succeeded in quelling the prison riot. Congratulations.
Woo! Let's go.
I am
Uh,
also going to healer kit Ashton because I don't think I've done that before a long rest yet for him.
well, what I can say is you guys can take a short rest, so you don't have to do that.
Fair enough.
The other thing I will say is you will have the opportunity to go and take a long rest after this because the queen did say that there were 2 things that needed to be done in the like docks district, and now you know that there is a 3rd thing that needs to be done because of what Pluton said, Pluton's conversation with the Naga, which is investigate the cult of the rat.
Rat.
Did we all hear that, or was
Rat.
that
Where the rat?
in her little brain?
I would
It's-
assume Pluton would have.
Well, I can. The thing is, it's not really an actionable quest because we didn't get a lead from this bitch. We just had to kill her because she was a dick.
Well, yeah, but you did kind of understand. Like, I would assume Pluton would understand that. Hey, she said there are more of the cult of the rat in the city.
That doesn't really give us much to do about it, though. Really,
I mean, you could go
look for
press.
signs.
You can go look for signs. You can go talk to NPCs for leads.
but
mean,
we
I
have
think-
actionable quests that are like pressing or doing.
Your
a
other
quest?
quest is to investigate the dock district for signs of the Zentarum.
I see.
And
you've got
apparently,
the same
Scylla?
idea as I did.
Scylla is in town, yes, but she is like she's a political envoy, so she will find you when the time is necessary.
I'm surprised she's not at the dock. For some reason, I thought for Fairfield would be.
That's where she arrived, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just a big fuck off pile of bones.
Is there any valuables left?
Nope. They are stripped clean. What you can tell is that most of these humanoid skeletons, though I made them a little large, are former Neverwinter Guard. They're wearing padded armor. And then 2 big fucking dragon skeletons.
Could I snatch?
How
Jack
valuable? Yeah, how valuable are dragon bones?
Oh, I just want one for funsies.
Valuable as shit, but they're also heavy as hell.
A little half speed won't hurt anybody.
Listen, I just want
So-
Dragon Tooth to put it on a necklace.
Over the course of like a day, you could extract a full dragon skeleton. And you know that probably some of those fancy fuckers in Black Lake District would pay good coin for this shit.
I will gladly take the day for that.
You can have one of the teeth out of the other dragon skeleton. There are 2 here.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, bitch. I'm gonna make that shit into a fucking necklace.
Dragon's teeth
also-
are big enough to be made into weapons.
Question,
Okay,
Belle.
Yes.
Do I have an office in the barracks of the Neverwinter militia?
Yeah, all of the guardsmen have offices.
Perfect. So could I potentially, after extracting the one skeleton, take the skull of the other skeleton and mount it in my office?
Yes. Yes, you can mount the dragon's skull in your office.
Perfect. Wonderful.
Dragon Tooth and my inventory.
Would since I see a good bit of the party basically disassembling corpses.
They're skeletons, but not. But yeah.
I was messing with the dragon, not the people skeletons.
Yeah, the people.
Could I? How big is the spirit Naga's teeth, if it
One.
still exists?
1, the spirit Naga sank down into the acid. Unless you're willing to swim 20 feet straight down in a giant pit of acid, you're not getting that. anything out of that.
Swim speed is equal to your move speed, right?
No.
But also, it's
Well,
acid.
Also,
If
yeah.
you're a
Also,
Triton,
it's
it-
acid. Yeah, if you're a Triton, yes, but you're not a Triton. You're a human.
If that's the case, I'll just pull teeth from. Is that 2 dragon skulls I see?
There are
We're
two.
only-
One of them is going to be mounted. The other is being extracted. And Dr. Jerry, here's my deal. Do you mind having a toothless dragon skull? Because the other one, in order to sell it, has to have all of its teeth.
I just need 1 tooth.
We'll
Yeah.
gladly donate a couple teeth, just not all of them.
That's fine. Just we just want 2. That's it.
Just the canines.
Take the bottom
Actually-
canines. Those are less valuable.
Yeah. Mostly because I think, hey, dragon tooth rope dart.
I never understand you surface people collecting.
Well, I just want a really cool. Oh, I just want a really cool necklace or something.
I mean,
Yeah.
Charybdis, most of the, Tritons of your tribe have shark teeth necklaces.
Oh, so they've been collecting my teeth.
Not your teeth, but the teeth of regular
Shark?
sharks.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're a Triton. It's probably like shark teeth that you can just make them fall out and regrow whenever you want.
Yeah, I mean, as a
Yeah.
shark person, yes, you can do that.
Just have a
Takes a little
snake
while
of your own
sometimes.
teeth.
See, that's the thing. It goes by the row. I can do it individually. It's just it takes longer.
But yeah, you can do this. So Jerry, you take a day, you extract this skeleton, and you find a buyer, right?
Right.
The buyer is this very eccentric old man who lives in a tower in the Black Lake district. Who is like, "Do you know what color the dragon was, or did you just find the skeleton?"
Would I be able to recognize the dragon type through the skull? Because
Uh,
I know
roll
dragons
nature.
are different. Let's see. I'm not. Oh, I am
But I
proficient.
said,
Sure.
What did you say, Huffy?
Damn.
I said, could I say?
Yes, you can. So, Jerry, roll at advantage.
Nice.
Ignore my roll if one does go.
Fuck.
My roll would have had a higher model.
Yeah,
Okay,
go ahead
got
and
it.
roll. Yeah, so
There we
Charybd, Jerry, so strangely enough, you're not able to get it, but Charybdis kind of comes over and having been around dragons for a little bit because of there are several sea type dragons. This is what is known as a cave dragon. They usually have brown scales. They breathe fire. They are kind of a simpler dragon type. They're considered chromatic dragons, but by most chromatic dragons, they're kind of the black sheep. They're the single weakest type of dragons, and they're easily tamed. They're also very
Almost like
stupid.
Animal dragon.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah, they're
Unlike the
also
normal
very
types.
stupid.
Yeah,
How
idiot.
gullible does the person we're trying to sell this to look?
I mean, if he asked for a type, I don't think he's that gullible.
Yeah, no, he's not. This is a seasoned wizard.
I mean, she'll share the accurate details about it as opposed to lying for
I
more
mean-
value.
I mean, you can roll deception if you'd like, as long as you can convince me.
I was gonna say, like, the general consensus is that no, this seems like a person who's on the up and up. And
You
if I'm
as
like, oh
a
yeah, this is a platinum dragon skull.
so here's the deal. So here's the deal, because you, as a, how willing is Charybdis to name drop Kelvin?
Not really.
Okay, because that is a way where you could get him to not question a word you're saying. If you went, "This is an ancient red dragon's skull. I had it verified by Kelvin Blackstaff himself," he just wouldn't question you and would pay you as if this was a ancient red dragon's skull.
Even if it's
Well,
not
it would-
right.
While it would be easy to use the credibility of Kelvin instead, she will uplift her own credibility by giving an accurate assessment.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You are you're able to you take him at the thing, and he goes, You weren't able to get the dragon's fire gland, were you?
It was a skeleton when they arrived, mate.
Ah, okay. And you see him kind of inspect the dragon, and he goes, There's a piece of this missing. And he'll lift the dragon's, neck, and you see there's a little bone that kind of connects, where would be a bone, that connects underneath where the jaw and the throat meet. He goes, This is the igniter. Normally, the dragon consumes and then uses the fuel from what it eats to ignite the fire breath.
Well, that's concerning and good information.
Do you suspect the gland might have been plundered before it became a skeleton?
The gland and the igniter together, which is why I was asking if you had the gland, can be used to make the dwarves used to make this blasting explosive that was made from cave dragon ignition glands that could level cities.
Who is this person we're talking to? Is this just like a merchant?
He is a wizard. His name is one second. I have the name written down. His name is Melvin Tharen. He is the apprentice wizard to Melf, the very famous wizard who made Melf's acid arrow.
Oh, okay. So I guess she will give a quick indication that hey, if you do start noticing any signs of somebody might have an explosive like that, please let me know, or Kelvin Blackstaff, and we will get on it, because that is it may be in the hands of a very dangerous organization.
And he'll nod and go, Well, this is kind of an indication, so we might want to... I will inform my master if you inform yours.
As always, it's more of a if you see anything, say something.
Yeah, but what he is telling you is now would be the time to say something, because if these two objects are missing, very specifically if this piece of the skeleton is missing, he goes, if there were any other skeletons down, where you found this one.
Were both of them the same dragon type?
Yes, both of them were brown dragons.
Were they both missing?
Would she know if... Yeah.
So, Jerry, you were the one that took the other one apart? Yes, it was also missing its igniter.
Okay. That's
yeah.
two bombs.
Yeah, there could very well be two dangerous bombs and/or fire-based weapons in the area.
We're about to have a Batman plot.
I will inform Master Melf.
We need to inform everyone.
If you would like to inform Master Blackstaff.
Yeah, he'll know very shortly. Trust me.
I must.
Wait a minute. Are you scrying me? And she'll look into the void. Are you scrying?
Kelvin will just appear in the fucking. Yes, I'm always scrying you. What do you think? What do you think this is?
I had a feeling. Anyway, I take it you got the message.
Yes, I got the message. We will have the guard sweep the area, but we need you folks back in the docks district, because if this cult of the rat has these bombs, essentially, they could level the docks and more of the city. We will begin to block off the docks with a large magical shield, but someone needs to be in there investigating and figuring this out. So you folks need to hit the street. Ask who you can for information. Usually taverns and churches are good places to start for rumor.
Wait, are we hunting rumors? Like, we're just gonna be
It's the-
asking people stuff?
Easiest way to find things, yes.
Yeah.
Now, very happy for Jack of all trades because I've got +5 in all charisma.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of sent to the docks
How much
district.
was the skeleton, by the way? Like,
You were
money-wise?
able to get 200 gold for the
Awesome.
full young brown dragon skeleton.
I am going to split that with Charybdis because he helped identify it.
Awesome. So you
I
both get
100,
100 gold.
100.
Yeah,
How much?
100 gold pieces.
100.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
But yeah,
Also, since we're having basically a day off and we just got informed about all this, I'm going to go to the Neverwinter Militia to just organize a small evacuation of the Dock District in the meantime.
yeah. Well. So essentially, what Kelvin has kind of explained to you is that what he'll kind of explain is that no, we don't know who are part of the Cult of the Rat, so everyone's getting locked in.
That seems extreme, but alright.
Yep, but he's not taking
We're
the
getting hit with the
chance.
Simpsons movie plot.
Yeah, he's putting you guys in a giant magic bubble, so that if the
Damn.
docks explode, the rest of
A
the city
lot
doesn't.
of innocent people.
Yeah, but it's less than the rest of the city, which is what would be
Fair
taken out
enough.
by that size of a bomb.
Miston has has their reservations, but they're not going to say anything.
But yeah, during this kind of day off, when this is all being, we're gonna kind of pan to others while this is all happening.
Real quick, would this be a long rest then?
Yeah, this would be a long rest. I'd give you guys a day, a solid day. That's kind of what I was informing you.
Let's double
And
check.
my thing wears off, but I'll activate them.
Say what, Huffy?
I was gonna say, then my thing wears off, but I'll activate it.
Okay. So Rika, we're gonna kind of pan in on you, as you arrive back to your private chambers, and the lady of the mask will kind of call you over and go, "You received a letter and a package.
Oh?
You see, they're in your room. If you'd like to go
Okay.
and retrieve them." And as you approach the area, you are able to kind of find you're able to find a small package and a letter. Do you open the letter first, or do you open the package first?
So I'm answering questions. I assume, is Emery with me, or is she doing something else?
That is
Or are
up
they
to
doing
you
something else?
entirely. I would probably say like sauna after that fucking fight.
That or doing like some kind of job that would benefit me not being there.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. So I was informing Abby about the Dragon Fang stuff, and she was like, "Acid sack." I'm like, "There was nothing. It was just bones."
So really quickly, let me read you the flavor text. On the bed there
Okay, yeah.
on the bed there is a letter resting atop a small chest inlaid with mother of pearl. Beside a dark blue box tied with a golden ribbon and an oversized basket filled with cinnamon sugar and caramel covered baked goods, churros, donuts, crumb cake muffins, sweetbreads, and buns, and an assortment of caramel candies and fresh apples. Uh, it's entirely too much for two people to share. And then the and then when you open the letter, you can now listen to the thing that was sent in the Neverwinter VC. I am going to
I
play
can
it.
listen to this thing?
Yeah, I'm going to play it. If I just need everybody to be quiet so that the stream can hear it.
My beloved beacon of hope, Though mere days and hours shall we be apart, they will be as eons within my heart. Regrettably, I had to leave your company before I could gift you the entirety of the dowry that you are owed according to the traditions of my house. I have asked my retainers to attend to the delivery of it all over the next few days, so that way you have something to look forward to every morning in my absence. I have been searching for a weapon suitable for a betrothal gift for many years, and that pursuit has led me to the blade you'll find in the chest. There are none like it in the world. It is unique and beautiful, just like you. I hope it will serve you well, and that it will keep you safe when I cannot. I will count the minutes until we meet again. With all my love, Mithringale, Herion Michaelis.
All right. And that is what it says. You guys can unmute. It was the magic mouth spell, so it was like Gale's voice coming out of the letter.
Okay. Cheesy ass bitch. I would shake him if he was here. Yeah, I guess open up the package. The fucking chest or whatever.
Yeah. So inside the chest is lined with is a lined velvet that is such a dark blue it's nearly black. Inside the fine cloth wrappings, you find a dagger that can only be described as cool. The blade of the dagger is the shape of a long, coiling sea serpent's tail with frills coming from wickedly sharp points all along the back of the blade. The viridium has been treated with viridium is a deep green metal that has been treated with a black acid coating, but the steel and copper alloy beneath ripples in the light. The iridescent hilt depicts a serpent crashing through the hull of a mighty ship. Its grinning head forming the pommel, and with a sapphire glimmering in its eye. The blade makes a hissing sound telepathically when the dagger detects danger.
Oh my god.
Inside the blue box, a note. Inside the blue box, a note lies at the top of the stack of small blank sheets of paper that reads, "Rika, these are enchanted pieces of stationery that can fly to any person in the world. You just have to write a short letter and speak the intended recipient's name, then magic will take care of the rest. Use them if you wish to contact me, your family, or anyone else. Dare can also accept letters and pass them along securely, though I suspect negotiating with the paper birds will be less of a hassle for all of you. Gale." And then you get paper bird 1d6 plus 3 sheets. Basically, you get a bunch of magic paper airplanes.
And they can deliver themselves to whoever it's addressed to.
In the world, yes. And then the dagger itself is a weapon of warning. So when you are in danger or if you are being snuck up on, the dagger will detect it and let you know telepathically. It also has a +1 to hit against draconic enemies because it's made of viridium.
Well, that's a little concerning me.
So, like,
Okay.
even if it's just a dragonborn, you get +1.
Please do not hit me.
Oh, I mean, you're not here, but why would I hit you?
It's just, it's a joke because it's
Yeah.
against dragons.
But yeah, so that is what's happening with Rika. Ashton, what are you doing on your day off, buddy?
Ashton was probably there for the whole, we have to figure out where it is. It could be anyone in the inn, say tavern owners, street thugs, all that.
So essentially, unless you just follow Charybdis everywhere she goes, you don't have to be. Because that wasn't
so
the
he
whole party.
So he doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He would know from the previous day that the Cult of the Rat are in the Docks District if he wanted to do investigating by himself.
He would probably be doing some rooftop scouting.
Okay. Okay.
Just enough to where he can maybe try and see anyone that gives off were-rat vibes.
So what is what's that one ability where you can kind of hit the streets and know?
That would be city secrets.
So city secrets. You kind of know where certain like secret societies would hang out, things of that nature. You don't get the Cult of the Rat necessarily, but what you can find is the sect of the Harpers that exists within Neverwinter. The Harpers are a secret society of basically do-gooders who keep the world safe in secret. If anyone would know some shit, it'd be them.
Speaking of
Then
the
he
Mega
is
Harper,
absolutely asking them, hey, long story short, a cult has shown up. Need to figure out who's a member, who's not. Maybe run a little bit of rat extermination. And no, I don't mean my little friend Purse.
So we're gonna pan into you kind of scouring the city, looking for like clues of like cult activity or secret societies, and what you find are these little sigils, these little like harps with like the moon behind them, and they kind of lead, behind back alleys and behind the behind kind of a small area to the Gull's Perch Tavern. Standing behind the bar is a very tall, half-elven woman with a deep pale complexion. She stands at 6'9" tall, and she has graying, pale skin and golden eyes. And she's kind of like cleaning out a bar glass. But what you see on the inside of like between her thumb and her forefinger is a very small tattoo, barely noticeable, but you kind of looking out for it are able to see that same harp symbol on her hand. As she kind of sees you enter the bar, she is kind of following you with her eyes as she works over her this glass. And she'll smile and go, "Hail, welcome to the Gull's Perch. How can I be of service to you?"
Well, I need some help hiring and we'll say finding information to help an exterminator. And he'll walk over to her, keeping up that silly little smile he usually has.
Well, I don't know too much about extermination, but I information's not hard to come by in these parts. My name's Rekka Thrin Neverember. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Rekka. My name is Ashton.
Nice to
I
meet
would give
as
you a
well.
family name, but don't have one.
That's understandable. I only have the two of mine because I was adopted and then married into royalty. So
There's hope for me yet, then.
exactly. I could adopt you into my family, and your surname could be Thrin.
We'll put a pin on that. For now, we have a bit more pressing matters, and he'll lean in a little close and whisper, "Listen, I know you're a harper. I need your help."
So I need you to roll me a dex save as she tries to like grab you by the back of the neck.
I will. That is a 22.
So I'm gonna roll her athletics.
It's a contested roll. We'll assume that because Ashton is not expecting this.
She isn't able to grab you, and she kind of goes, "Keep your fucking voice down."
I'm trying, but I'm used to having to shout across alleyways.
I understand, but shut the fuck up. Now come with me. And she'll kind of open a cellar door and lead you downstairs, putting a "We're closed" sign on the front, like the front door, and because the bar was basically empty, and she leads you downstairs, and down there is like a small office with bookshelves upon bookshelves of information, and there's like a weapons rack with beautiful silvered weapons. There's armor stands with all kinds of fucking armor on them. And she kind of sits down and goes and like flips the like apron she was wearing. And very suddenly, instead of wearing like the tunic and apron and like garb, her clothes essentially drop in illusion. And she was wearing studded leather armor this entire time. And on both of her hips are beautiful silver daggers. And she goes,
Ooh.
"Now, what kind of information did you need?"
Well, to make a long story short, a cult of the rat has snuck its way into our lovely little city of Neverwinter. We now have to figure out who is and who is not members of this cult in order to, let's say, make it so they don't cause any problems.
So we have a lead on that, actually. Essentially, we've tracked them down. We've tracked them down to the Church of Melora, in the docks. The priest there, we believe, has been preaching the glorious reformation of the wilder self. It's not just a cult of like were rats. It's a cult of therianthropy in general. So it's not just rats. It's bears, tigers, lions, the whole nine. The only thing they're missing is a were-shark.
Well,
so
bad news.
mhm.
I happen to be working for a wereshark who is also in town.
Do you
And
know
I
if
believe
she's
her
part of the
sister-
cult?
I can tell you now she's not part of the cult.
Okay.
But
So
there is she also has a habit of biting people because even when she's not half shark, she has very sharp teeth.
Well, you have to be transformed when you bite someone for them to turn.
See, I did not know that.
Yes,
That's
to pass
very
on
good
to
to know.
pass on the virus, you have to be part. You have to be turned. But yeah, Minora Velsen is, we believe, the one turning people to this cult. She's a wood elf. She used to worship Melora. We don't know why she's wanting people to turn now, but that's kind of her whole deal. Your friend may be in danger. If that is the case, and she is a wereshark.
Well, she got bit by one of the were-rats, and instead of becoming a rat, she became a giant shark person. So, reasons to be alarmed.
So she was probably already bitten by a wereshark at some point. Sometimes therianthropy can lie dormant in a person, especially if it was, do you know if her therianthropy was given by a deity?
No idea. I
You
have
should
a bad
ask.
habit of not asking my employers much questions about them.
Well, you should ask. So here's what
I
I'm
should.
gonna do. And she'll set down a small pendant that has, the Harper's sigil on it. She goes, "Here's what I'll let you do. I will make you a member of the Harpers if you help us to get rid of this cult. We have reason to believe they're doing something in the city that will cause a lot of destruction. If not, rampant therianthropy, then something else. But I will make you a member of the Harpers, and I will give you, and she'll kind of pull out this, because she kind of looks you over, and she nods, and she pulls out a pair of knuckle dusters made of pure silver, and set them on the table. You can have these, because you look like you work with your hands a lot. They will stop the regeneration of Therianthrope. And so she'll kind of hand you the Harper pin and the 2 knuckle dusters and go, only take these if you are positive you are going to do something about the cult.
I only came around here to see if I could get any leads and maybe figure out if I could find where they were so I could get my, we'll say, comrades to help deal with the problem. This just makes it a lot easier.
This will also give you kind of an in with the nobility and the Neverwinter militia. Kind of give you, because she doesn't know who you are. So she doesn't know that you already have an in with both the nobility and the Neverwinter militia. And it'll kind of just give you kind of a little bit more authority for your investigation. Because you seem more adventurer vigilante type than doing things by the book. This will allow you to do so with impunity.
From thief to prisoner to state employee and now to Harper. Honestly, I think life is just getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd say so for you. Absolutely.
He will sort of hide the pin in his sleeve and put the knuckle dusters in his jacket pocket to the point where it looks like they've never existed.
Fantastic. Yeah, so Ashton, that's kind of what you've become a Harper. Congratulations.
He went from
on your little notes thing in your character sheet, you could put that you're one of the organizations whom you are friends with are the Harpers. And I will get you information on the Harpers post session.
To be fair, the only thing I know about the Harpers comes from the recent D&D live action movie.
Yeah, no, it's actually a really good source about the Harpers. That's actually, they do a really good job kind of hyping up the Harpers.
Cool as hell.
Yeah. But yeah, so we kind of pan into the next day where all of you can kind of gather at the Hall of Justice. We're gonna say that Emery is kind of under the weather, so probably not gonna join you for today. So Emery will be at the Moonstone Mask.
All by myself.
You've got your dog.
I got my dog.
And Dare. Dare's also here.
You've also got your sparring buddy.
True. What? I've got nothing proper to add.
But yeah, so you guys can all kind of get together, and once you arrive at in the Hall of Justice, who wants to go first in relaying what you've found out?
I didn't find out anything.
Yeah, exactly. You just got a bunch of cool shit. I'm more asking
Yes.
Pluton, Jerry, and Ashton, since you guys found out very pertinent information that you need to share with the group. So who would...
I think Ashton would bring information forwards first. Problem is, I've already forgotten the priestess's name.
I can copy and paste it into the into the chat. I will actually copy and paste like her whole little profile deal that I typed up pre-session. So I will
Oh, hell
that.
yeah.
I will do that in the Neverwinter Adventurers Council chat. Or actually, no, I'll put it in community note taking because I made that for this exact purpose. It's the actual name of the cult, because I forgot to give it to you, but the name of the cult given to you by your Harper friend is the Cult of the Ever-Changing. You just encountered a subsect of that cult that was the Cult of the Rat, because they were all were-rats.
Good to know. So yeah, during breakfast, Ashton will probably bring up that well, if nobody else will come forward with any information they found over the last day, turns out we found a subset of the Cult of the Ever-Changing. Long story short, lots of Therianthropes. All they need is a wereshark, and odds are their ritual is complete. So, and he'll look at Charybdis. Long story short, boss, I'm gonna have to keep my eye on you because I think they're gonna be targeting you.
Oh, that's a shame for them.
It is a
It's very
shame for
dangerous to
them.
follow the
Yeah, they're.
Did we mention the nukes yet?
We have not, so I don't like going first for things.
Fair enough.
The other thing is, I've also managed to figure out a little bit of where they're meeting. Or at least where
that-
it's suspected they're meeting and potentially recruiting people.
Due
So at one of the religious sites at the docks, priestess Melora Valsin, a wood elf, to the deity Melora, goddess of wilderness, nature, the sea. She's been preaching the glories of the wild herself and recruiting people to the cult.
Interesting.
Because nothing quite says a good cult like co-opting the image of a god.
So, I guess the next part of that is that, yeah, they've probably got bombs, at least two, and like city clearing type bombs. So we got to be looking out for those. I think if we want to find the location of those, a good way to start this investigation might be me pretending as though I am interested in their little, because they will be more incentivized to believe that I am willing to help them if they know I am a wereshark, I assume.
Well, we wouldn't have to worry about them finding another one that way.
That's
And
true.
we know you're less likely to go along with them. That is probably the safest idea. But what's this about bombs?
Yeah, so the glands of those dragons we found the corpses of, we've done some research on them. Turns out that they are cave dragons. They have a very notably explosive fire breath mechanism in their bodies that have been removed. It is reasonable to assume that the cult that was working at least with the spirit Naga may have collected these pieces.
Fuck.
It is at that point
So-
that Kelvin Blackstaff walks in, right as he says "fuck," and goes "fuck indeed, Ashton, fuck indeed."
Hello.
Hello.
Have you
dear.
been watching me?
No, I was just getting food in the kitchen. He'll like sit down with like a plate of cold chicken and like some like cherry tomatoes and shit. The way he eats is very like Denethor in the Return of the King.
Ashton is staring at the food.
If you're hungry, go
Ashton,
get it. It's free.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
It's
I also
free.
pay you, so if
You
need
do
food,
pay, but you have to remember, old habits die hard.
The food is free.
And he
It's-
pulls out. Ashton pulls a cheesecloth with various mashed up bits of food in it.
Gross.
come to think of it, Kel,
uh,
is there any way you might be able to procure one of those water breathing rings for my new retainer? I'd like them to be able to visit my homeland without dying immediately. The pressure might be an issue still, but I think magic might help.
a cloak of the manta ray would help with the pressure and the water breathing.
Where might I find one of these?
I can make one. It'd take me 12 days, but I can do it.
That would be appreciated.
All right. I'll need 100 gold pieces to buy the materials.
Done. Should hand it over.
He'll take it.
Perfect
and
timing. We just
Mm,
got
no.
100 gold pieces.
He'll like wave his hand and it will disappear.
Wait, do we get paid for this or?
He will like look if that's in character.
This is me.
No, you didn't
me
get paid for
sure.
killing the spirit naga yet because you haven't completed the quest yet.
Ah.
The
But we killed the thing. What the fuck?
the quest was clear the prison, investigate the Zentrum, which then turned
Okay.
into investigate the cult. Because it turns out were rats weren't working for the Zentarum. They're working for this cult.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Ash-
Sorry, that was out of character. Continue.
As you say, like Ashton, the minute that's prepared and the minute we have time to spare, I will be bringing you to my homeland so that we can have a proper
A proper what?
feast.
Okay. Yeah,
I will
Ashton. you've
never
been
turn
off-
down a good feast.
Kelvin just goes, so, now that you know a little more of what's going on, the Neverwinter Militia, for the most part, have been informed to what to look out for, essentially. We're slowly but surely evacuating areas we believe to be safe, but we are not evacuating the entirety of the docks district. For
Residential should be a priority. Yeah.
well, yes, but only after they've been checked for therianthropy. Essentially, everyone just has to touch silver on their way out. And if it burns, they're detained.
Interesting. So I probably shouldn't try to leave.
You people know who you are. I've informed the militia.
I see we are sharing information about me.
It was better
It's
than
not like people didn't know I was a sheriff.
it's better than you being arrested.
You think they could? They actually could.
Yes. The spell
Alright.
hold person is an actively available spell to literally any cleric of reputable skill.
I'll hold you, and she'll give him a note.
He will gently shocking grasp you. Not enough to do damage.
This time it
just,
doesn't.
Just enough to
Fucking
warn you.
say
prank buzzer.
Yeah, it's a
Her
prank
old
buzzer.
arc scars glow a little bit, but she doesn't seem too bothered.
He'll kind of nod
Anyway,
and go,
seems like
I'll have to start using burning hands instead.
figure down now. Seems our next destination is the church. Sounds
Uh,
in the Docks district.
Yes, the Church of Melora.
then it seems that you all have a destination. So here's my question for you folks. So I've been playing right about 2 hours. Do you folks want to cut here, or would you like to continue? Since it is 11:30 at night.
I mean, if we cut here, then we can have everybody here when we start doing the investigation.
That is true.
Yeah, I've got another 2 hours in me, but that's up to everyone else.
I wouldn't say I have 2 hours, but
You cut out again.
I say I wouldn't say I'd have 2 hours worth. That's probably too much for me.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut here because that way next week when others can join, we'll have not the whole party but almost the whole party able to
More
go
of the
and
party.
yeah, more of the party to investigate the cult of the ever changing. Thank you everybody for watching. You folks have a wonderful evening. Remember on YouTube to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you.
Mange merde, Monsieur Dave.